Hello, everybody out there. This is Donald the DJ, and for the next few videos, I'm going to be trying to help brides and couples who are planning their wedding know what to expect as far as their wedding DJ is concerned. And so, one question that a lot of couples think about is, should I hire a budget DJ for my wedding? If you were to ask me that, I would tell you both yes and no. And it really depends upon what you mean by the word budget for that answer. Now, if you're asking me, should I hire a DJ that fits within my budget? Absolutely. That's a yes answer for me. I would encourage any couple before they start planning their wedding, before they hire anybody, to sit down, research, and actually come up with a reasonable, realistic budget for their overall wedding and for each and every one of their vendors. That's very important for them to do. Now, even though you make a budget, you have to realize that you get what you pay for when it comes to wedding vendors. And so the more that you pay, the more you can actually expect to receive from your vendor. There's levels to it. The same is true the opposite direction. The less you pay, the less you can realistically expect to receive from your vendor, including your wedding DJ. So get a DJ and all vendors that fit within your wedding budget. So that's a yes. Now, my no answer comes in when it comes to should I hire a budget DJ, if by the word budget you mean a cheap DJ. And when I say cheap, I'm not just talking about the cost or the quote that he gives you, but the quality that he's able to give you for that price. You do not want a cheap quality DJ at your wedding. The same way that you wouldn't mind getting an affordable wedding dress, but you wouldn't want to wear a cheap wedding dress. You don't want a cheap wedding DJ either. Remember, this is your wedding of all things. You've been planning this for a long time. And so you want the best that you can possibly afford. Price is a big factor, but it's not the only thing to take into consideration. So you have to ask yourself, if a DJ gives you a quote that's too low, what corners is he cutting in order to provide that service at that price? Has he quoted enough in order to be able to afford equipment that sounds good for your wedding? Has he quoted you a price that motivates him to be concerned about the presentation of how things look at your wedding? And sometimes you even have to ask yourself, is the price enough for him to even show up? Sometimes DJs have been known to quote a price that's so low and people hire them, and then the DJ doesn't even show up the day of the wedding, and they have to hire someone else who has a more reasonable price to be their wedding DJ. So my professional advice to you is, before you simply start thinking about costs, sit down and think about what your vision for your wedding is going to be. How do you want things to go for your wedding night? And then choose a DJ that can offer those things to you. Take that budget that we talked about earlier and find the best DJ that fits within your budget, not just the cheapest DJ that you can find. That way you're making the best decision and not just hiring someone that won't give the best performance the night of your wedding. And so if you could do me a favor, like and subscribe to my channel here. If you have any questions, you can comment below, and you can always find me at donaldthedj.com.